Hello, so today I wanted to show you how to make these lovely stars out of a simple toilet roll. We're going to need acrylic paint. I have used some metallic, but you can use any colours you like. We have some wooden beads in this one. I'm also going to make one with some tinsel and a little bauble, so let's see how that comes out. Let's get going. So the first thing we're going to have to do is paint our plain rolls. We're going to paint the outside and the inside because you will be seeing both sides once it's made. I have chosen gold, bronze and green, which creates this sort of effect. You can see it's shiny, so that's the green with some of the gold on top, and this here is the bronze with a little bit of the gold mixed in with it. So as you can see, I've also painted the insides of these, so I'm going to paint one of these now so I can make 3. So I'm going to let that one dry and use this one to show you what we do next. So we're going to take a pencil, and I've seen lots of people make these where they put the line in the middle. I'm not going to put the line in the middle. I'm going to move it down slightly so that some of the points are shorter than others because I like the different lengths. So I'm going to draw a line about 1 inch from the bottom, just roughly, you don't have to be exact. All the way around. Join that up. And then I'm going to draw another line about 1 centimetre away from that one, not far. You don't want that's creating this gap here, you don't want it to be too deep. There we are. Next, we're going to take some scissors. So cutting up to our first line that we made, I'm going to just do a straight cut upwards, turn it round on the opposite side, do another, turning it to its side in about the middle of those 2 cuts you've just made, and on the other side. Now you're going to do a cut in between each one of those, so you will end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. Again, this doesn't have to be exact, just eyeball where about the middle of each one is, and you have 8 of these flaps. Now we're going to do the same again this way with the long way, but instead of doing exactly where we've cut before, we're going to go in between so they alternate. So where there's this, I'm going down the middle of it. And that just helps the points to show up when you spread them out. Just makes them look prettier. Stopping at that line, making sure you're leaving this band in the middle. I love using recycled materials to make crafts and decorations, and I have had these hanging up in my window. I did a garland with them hanging and they looked so nice. I know I'm making Christmas decorations after Christmas for tutorials, but Christmas comes around every year, so this may be useful at some point. So now what we're going to do is fold each one outwards. And then we are going to snip each one into a point. Again, you don't have to be super accurate. Don't worry too much. This is something you can definitely do with your children, and not worry too much about it being perfect, because they do look lovely when they're done. It doesn't, you don't need to measure or anything. So we're going to do this for every single one of these flaps, long and short. And as you can see, I hope you can tell on camera, this one will sit between these two once it's cut. So I'm going to carry on and do that and come back to you once I've done those. Okay, so now we have our lovely star shape. We can leave it like that, but I like to take a metallic marker and decorate it a little bit. So this one, I've gone around the edges and added stripes, and here I have one. It's hard to tell on camera, but that one has dots. I'm going to do stripes for this one as well, because I do like the stripes. So for this, quite simply, we're just going to go around the edge of each triangle. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. It took me ages to find these marker pens. I've been all over the house. So just go around the edge. And 3 stripes. So I shall do that on each one of these smaller ones. Around the edge, and then 1, 2, 3 stripes. You can see how that's just adding some lovely detail. So I shall continue around, and then when I get to these bigger ones, I'll do the same style around the edge. And then this one will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I could probably fit 6 in there. So I'm going to do that on each of the points, and I shall come back to you. So I have done my stripes on there, and depending on where you're going to hang it, mine are going to hang so they can spin, which means I need to do the other side. So this side I'm going to do the outline, and then I'm going to do some dots on each one. So don't forget to do the smaller ones behind as well. And I shall show you how that looks once I've done it. Here we have the spotty side. Now, I've seen a lot of people who make these, leave them like this and just attach to a string and hang them up, and that's fine. They look absolutely lovely. But I feel like because there's a hole in the middle, it's asking for something. So the ones that I have made before that I had hanging up this Christmas, I strung through the bottom, added some beads, and then went through the top to hang it like that, and I thought that looked really nice. So I had these ones hanging up in my window, and they did look lovely. But since then I've come up with an idea that I wanted to try, so I'm going to experiment now with you to see how it looks. I have this golden sparkly bauble, and I just wondered how that would look inside there. Now I may have to squeeze it slightly so it's a bit more elongated, like that. Is it too big? I don't know actually. So what I need to do is make a hole. I'm going to have the little point up in the center and those 2 points either side. So I'm going to make a little hole here using a needle, and I'm going to have a go at threading that through. Okay, so I've tied a little knot in that and secured it. It works, but it would be better if it was slightly smaller, but it's the only one I have, so it'll have to do for now. But if you could get a smaller one, maybe a bead covered in glitter to make it look like a bauble. And I also wanted to have a little go adding some tinsel to it to make it look really super sparkly. Something like this. Now that gives it a super retro feel, doesn't it? I think if I did this with brighter colours, so the star stood out more, that would look really good. I have to work with what I have at the moment because I've put all my Christmas decorations away because it's now January. So yes, I have waited till January to film this, but you know, that's life. Oh, it's cute though, isn't it? It's got that sort of retro, tacky, sparkly feel to it. Let me have a little think. I do really like it actually. I'm going to go for that, but what I'm going to do is attach a piece of string as I go as the hanging point, so to make sure that's in the middle there. And I think the key to this is to keep this tinsel quite tight so it tucks into the star. Oh, it is really cute actually. Okay, so I'm going to snip that there and I'm going to glue gun the tinsel in. So starting at the top in the middle, blob, making sure I have the string in the center in the middle there to hang it up there. Okay. And the other side. Lots of lovely glue. Oh, I'm definitely doing these for next year. How cute. It really has that sort of tacky retro feel that's just so nostalgic and fun at Christmas. Oh, I love it. It's really cute. I'm definitely going to have to make these in brighter colours. I do like the gold, but it's quite subtle. I think it'd be nice in bright pinks, and this sort of coppery colour is really lovely too. Oh, cute. What do you think of those? So I had these ones this year. They were quite subtle, wooden beads and neutral colours, but I do think next year I'm going to have to go for the full sparkle regalia. Love it. Okay, does that fit around there? Not quite. Maybe if I'll play with that later. So there we have it. Very simple Christmas star or birthday star if you want to do funky birthday ones for a birthday party. Plain and simple, sparkly and jazzy. Two different styles. I hope this was fun for you. I've really enjoyed making these this year, and next year I do hope to make my videos in time for Christmas, but these ones are there, so maybe they'll be useful for next Christmas. And I've just enjoyed making them, so I wanted to share them with you. So there we are. I shall see you again soon for another craft. Have a great day, guys.